Now, whether you're waking up in the morning or leaving home from work or leaving from work at night, making your bed is definitely not the most important thing on your agenda. Now, the reason why I believe it is because making your bed not only gives you a level of tidiness, but it also creates a level of professionalism and sets the tone for the rest of the workday. And that's what allows you to feel energized, incentivized, and synchronized. Now, as you can see here, I got covers everywhere, pillows everywhere, my whole bed's a mess. I do not feel confident, I don't feel competent, and I don't feel content with the way that my bed looks right now, right? And so today I'm going to show you how to make your bed. The importance of making your bed, it allows you to have a level of confidence in yourself, whether you're out or coming home and you have friends over, you want your room to look as best as possible. Maybe you have a surprise Zoom meeting that you don't even know about, and you only have so many more minutes to get ready, and your bed's already a hot mess, you know? And your room's the only place where you can film it. You want your room to be made already. You want to be able to feel confident, competent, and content with the way that your room looks. So to start us off, we're going to get rid of all of the essential items that are on the bed, starting from smallest to biggest. So as you can see right here, we have our remote, which we want to get rid of. Next, as you can see, all the way over here, we want to get rid of AirPod case. We want to get rid of all the essential items that are on the bed that might fly off. We don't want any of your stuff to fly off and then break, right? Next, we're going to take the pillows. Take the pillows off one by one, or however fast you can do it. And I'm going to place all my pillows on a conveniently placed table over here. Next, we're going to take the covers off. And this is what we're left with, right? Now, as you can see here, you may think, oh, we're all done. We took all the stuff off. Then all we got to do, what? Put them back on again, right? Wrong. What we want to do, as you can see all the wrinkles here, we want to get rid of as many wrinkles as possible. Now, you don't have to get rid of all the wrinkles. I'm saying as many as possible. So to start us off, we're going to pull each corner. Try to make it as taut as possible by pulling each corner to get the wrinkles as minimized as possible. Now, the reasoning for getting rid of all of these wrinkles is because I believe wrinkles are sometimes associated with unprofessionalism and lack of care, which is why I am choosing to get rid of all the wrinkles, and as you should too. To get it to present yourself with that level of professionalism, like we said before. Now, next, we're gonna start by putting all the stuff back on again. Now, you can just throw your covers on like that. No, we gotta unfold the covers properly, right? By doing this, we're able to make the bed have accessories. That's what I like to say. The bed will have accessories by putting and making sure the covers are folded properly, right? So what we want to do is try to unfold this cover as much as you possibly can, right? As much as you possibly can to where the corners are at least visible. You want to get the corners at least visible. And then once we do that, we're going to fold corner to corner. So I have one corner here, and then you have another corner here, right? And then what we're going to do is kind of make them kiss, pretend like they're a married couple, right? And you're going to make them kiss. And then we're going to do the same for the other side. So we're going to come over here. Take this corner. And then this corner. And then we're going to make them kiss. And so by doing this, you're able to fold the covers properly. Make sure to even it out. Take as much time as you can. Take as much time as you need to get everything evenly folded. And then by the time you're done, you'd almost have something looking like this, right? The covers are all folded, even out. We're not done yet. We still have plenty of folding to do. But as for your first fold, it should look like this. Now, what you want to do is have, it doesn't matter which side, but from the side that I'm on, you can take this corner, these two corners, and then we're going to have them go on a date with the other two corners over here. And fold them together like this. Showing you here, fold them together. And then once you do that, you'll have this. You'll have this almost square shape. I wouldn't say it's a super square shape, but and so you'll have this kind of square shape thing. And then pop quiz. What are we going to do again? Fold it. We're going to fold the corner. We're going to fold the covers again to get something like this. And so after we do that, you can either leave it like this and then place it at the edge of the bed like this. You can place it at the edge of the bed. But what I personally like to do is fold it again to create this sort of elongated line of a blanket, and then put it at the edge and do like what I like to call Dorito method of the covers. And what that is just this end of the this edge of the bed is like, it creates like a triangle shape here, which I like to call a Dorito. And now, last but not least, the pillows. Now what are we gonna do? Just throw the pillows on. Alright, as so. Done. Call it a day. Wrong. In order for us to feel confident, competent, and content, we should put the pillows on the bed properly. Notice how I'm not putting the edges of the pillow. As you can see, the edges of the pillow. Notice how I'm not putting the edges of the pillow on the outside, like this, where the edges of the pillow are open and out. No, we're putting the edges of the pillow on the inside so they're less visible. Why? Because that creates a sense of completeness and cleanliness. We don't want the scraggly outside of the pillow. And as you can see, these tags, we want the tags and the outside of the cup of the pillow to be on the inside where they're less visible, like this. See how there's no opening, on the outside? That's what we want. We want it to feel professional. Same for this. Same for this pillow. Although we can't completely conceal the opening of the pillow, what we can do is hide the tags as much as possible. Right? We can hide the tags as much as possible. And last but not least, this pillow. Put it on the edge of the bed like that. And boom. That is how you create a complete and professional bed, and how you should start off your workday. Looking at this, it makes me feel more competent, content, and confident. As opposed to before, it made me feel gloomy. It made me feel unenergetic. I did not want to start my day like that. I hope you learned something from this video. What I've learned from this video is that Professionalism is something that comes in many corners of the world, and learning how to dress yourself professionally as well as your background can be a make or break in Zoom interviews, or whether you have people over, maybe you have your girlfriend or boyfriend over. Having your background properly made can give you way more confidence in yourself and make you feel way more better about yourself. So, thank you.